Just getting started. So nobody's ruined it yet.
Nobody's ruined it yet?
So far, so good.
What do you guys do?
Build hot rods.
Oh, nice. That's pretty exciting.
He's having a real job.
I get to talk to you all day, so I can't. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
You didn't even have your mic on. Yeah.
All right, it's weekend wrap-up time. I think we skipped it last week, but this is where we're at. We got the Hummer all done. We did the motor, a whole bunch of new parts. So it's back in, back together. We've been shaking it down. It's been basically perfect. I haven't had to do anything. So now next week, we're gonna get into a rooftop tent, spare tire carrier, and a bunch of gauges so that he can keep an eye on things a little better this time. So this one's, now we do the easy, the fun stuff. All the greasy shit is over with. We got the Land Rover back. So he took it, basically shook it all down. Everything's good. Now it's back to add some stuff. We're gonna build a back roll bar for it. We're gonna do some kind of fun hood scoop and add a couple other just little things that he's decided that he's wanted, but this thing's been perfect as well. So for how much stuff that we actually did to it, it's pretty cool that we really don't have to do much. The Chevelle, we're still waiting on parts, so not much movement with this, but as soon as we get all the parts for this, we'll get it blown apart. We have the Evil Evo apart. So, I mean, we've talked about it many times, but we're finally actually getting to it because we have some fun stuff coming up with this. So the dry sump's going in, and we're making a few other little adjustments. So I'm pretty excited about this one because now we finally get to beat the shit out of it. We got parts scattered all over the place. And then that's about it. Then we're going to go downstairs and we'll talk to Sarah and see what they're doing in the upholstery department. And after that, we'll hit the other shop and walk you through what we've been working on all week.
Okay, I'm Sarah from Blackheart Design, and this is what we're working on. These are seats I'm sewing and patterning diamonds for this Firebird that's over here. So that's going to be an ongoing project, so you'll probably see bits and pieces of that along the way. I've got a couple motorcycle seats. This one's just about finished for a customer. This was just a recover for a seat for his Triumph. Just needs some steam and then he's going to pick it up. This seat, we actually put gel in it for a customer. He just wanted a gel pad underneath so it doesn't look any different than it did before, but he's still not finding it to be the right shape. So I'm gonna take the cover back off again, add some foam, reshape it, and then hopefully that'll be more comfortable for him. So the next thing that we're making is a super secret celebrity yacht. On the sun deck of the bow of the yacht, there's a lounge area, so we have some cushions that we're covering and installing. So that's got to be done by Tuesday. So we don't usually do a lot of boat stuff, but we were asked to do this, so we're gonna do it. Then the other thing that Greg's working on is the 32 Ford, and he's putting together the trunk and the interior for that. So that'll be an ongoing project. You'll see more of that pretty soon. I don't know what else to tell you. That's what we've got going on this week. We're still working on the interior of the Firebird, and I stopped taking motorcycle seats for the summer. I don't really know what else to tell you.
Yeah, rolling.
All right, now we're down at the lower shop, so we'll take a walk through here and see what everybody's working on. Brett's been going hard and I'm blocking the Aston. So this is many layers and we'll let him explain to you what he's been having going on. We just got the paint for the 41 Ford, so that one should be going into booth pretty soon. I got a bumper for my car, but it needs a ton of modifications, so that's kind of a weekend project. We'll show you pictures of that. Our little bike project for Sarah from Blackheart is in primer, so it needs to be blocked one more time, and then we'll be getting that into paint. We got a whole batch of Wizzy JDM parts that are about to go in the oven and get powder coated. Over here, Rob's been going hard on the Skylark, so we'll let him explain to you what he's been working on because that's just been a tremendous amount of work.
All right, mister.
We're gonna talk a little bit about what we got going on with the Skylark. All right. This Skylark is a big deal project. Today is the big day. We just finished doing a whole bunch of chassis bracing, or what am I saying, chassis bracing? Body bracing, because we're about to separate the body from the floor, from the chassis. We can do a body drop. So we'll show you a little bit about what's going on, but today we're cutting it apart. This is a big deal. What we've discovered is just how much repair work actually needs to get done to this car before we even get into doing anything really cool. So for the last several weeks, that's what I've been doing. Rebuild what should be there. So we've had to recreate all of these pieces from scratch because they don't exist. And we can't find a replacement donor car to pull any of these things from. So we've had to make all this from nothing. Nobody ever really knows it's gonna happen, or if it even needs to happen until you strip all the icing off the cake. You don't even really know what's underneath it. So what we found with this project, it was as extensive repair needs to happen before we get into custom. That's where we're at with it. But we're about to turn a corner. I think in the next few weeks, we're gonna start having something that is pretty significant in the direction that we're taking this car anyways. So let's show you a little bit of what we got going on here. What we've done is, well, we've created a bunch of stiffening plates or stiffening bars, and I made some adjustable plates for the body to be lowered down onto this chassis. Simple matter of cutting the whole floor out, separate it, and then unbolt these plates and lower the body down, rebolt the plates back onto the holes at that desired body drop height, and everything will be exactly centered and true to the chassis as I've set it up, the way it came stock. Body and chassis are perfectly true. That's where we're at.
Oh, I was going to show you Ian working, but he's not actually working. So we'll come back to what he's been working on
After the commercial break.
after commercial break. Where is the stuff he's been working on? Oh, we don't want to leave him out, so we'll go have a look at that real quick. Ian has the shitty job of stripping wheels. He's become quite proficient at it, so that's what he's been working on. But those actual wheels are for this Audi R7 that's in. So those HREs are actually for this. So we're repairing the wheels and then refinishing them with Cerakote. So just to make it match a little bit better. But this thing's an absolute beast. So that's basically what we've been working on. And that's it. Next week will probably be a whole new batch of shit.